Shane McMahon is in big trouble backstage with his father, Vince McMahon, after Shane made a huge mistake on a recent episode of Raw. On the March 8th, 2021 edition of Raw, Shane McMahon was talking to Braun Strowman. Braun and Shane have been at odds the past few weeks, but on this episode of Raw, Shane was getting ready to go into a vicious tirade about Braun Strowman, but instead, Shane McMahon froze on live TV for several minutes. It all started when Shane McMahon started having microphone problems, and he asked for another mic, and it's being said that this is when Shane McMahon lost focus, and he forgot his scripted lines that he was supposed to say. And what we got instead was an uncomfortable 5 minutes of Shane McMahon acting like he was about to speak, but then he would pause. This happened over and over again until Shane McMahon called Braun Strowman stupid, and Braun ran after Shane McMahon, but Shane ended up getting away unharmed. It's being rumored that Shane McMahon is going to be punished by his dad, Vince McMahon, for making a huge mistake by forgetting his lines on TV and making the company look bad. Vince plans on finding his son Shane, and Vince will also be setting up Shane to be buried by Braun Strowman over the next several weeks. Vince has decided that Braun will face Shane at WrestleMania 37, and Braun will defeat Shane in the shortest match in WrestleMania history to send a message to his son that he needs to become a better performer, or he will no longer be in the company. Is Universal Champion Roman Reigns about to lose his title at an upcoming WWE pay-per-view? At the upcoming WWE pay-per-view, Fastlane, Universal Champion Roman Reigns puts his title on the line against Daniel Bryan, and there has been much talk and speculation going into this match that WWE officials are truly thinking about having Roman Reigns lose to Daniel Bryan, as Bryan would become the brand new Universal Champion, and then he would go on to face Edge at WrestleMania 37. But according to a late-breaking report, WWE officials have canceled any plans for Daniel Bryan to defeat Roman Reigns, as Roman will in fact defeat Bryan and retain his Universal Championship, and then go on to WrestleMania and face Edge. The reason why Daniel Bryan is not going to win the Universal title is because WWE officials have decided that Roman vs. Edge for the Universal title is a much bigger match than Daniel Bryan vs. Edge. WWE Champion Bobby Lashley will soon be starting a new romance on WWE TV with a WWE female wrestler. In the coming weeks, the Hurt Business will be adding a new member to the group, but this new member will be a woman. The woman who is currently rumored to join the Hurt Business will be a woman from NXT named Vanessa Bourne. But this woman will not only be a member of the Hurt Business, but she will also become Bobby Lashley's new love interest. The current storyline plans reveal that Vanessa Bourne will make her debut during a segment in the ring with the Hurt Business and Lashley will reveal that he has finally moved on from his relationship with Lana, and he will go on to say that he is now dating Vanessa Bourne, who will officially become the 5th member of the Hurt Business. Vanessa Bourne will get an immediate push, and she will become a top contender for the Raw Women's title. A former WWE wrestler will be returning soon, and when they return, they won't be alone. Eva Marie re-signed with WWE a few months ago, but she has yet to make her official return to WWE. Eva Marie left WWE back in 2016, but ever since then, she has tried to get back to the company, and rumor has it that when she makes her return, she will be alongside one of WWE's newest signings. Eva Marie is rumored to return with a bodyguard who will be played by 18-year-old Brock Lesnar lookalike Parker Boudreaux. Eva and Parker have posted multiple photos on social media together over the past few months, and fans were confused by these photos because it looked like Eva and Parker were dating. But in real life, Eva is married to a man named Jonathan, so this is obviously not the case. Instead, these photos were uploaded to create a buzz for Eva Marie's return with her new bodyguard, Parker Bordeaux. Fans are shocked about recent news concerning Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is undoubtedly the biggest female star in all of WWE, so it's very stunning that a brand new rumor is reporting that Becky Lynch's days in WWE are coming to an end, and she is ready to restart her career somewhere else. Ever since Becky Lynch started her time off to give birth to her and Seth Rollins' baby, fans have been waiting for her return to WWE. But now, it seems that day might never come. The rumor in question explains that Becky Lynch has been very impressed with the amount of quality wrestling matches in WWE's #1 competitor, AEW. So much so that she is now thinking about not returning to WWE. Instead, she would sign with AEW. As of late, AEW has been spending big money on big stars like Big Show and Christian, and they could be adding Becky Lynch to that list as well. AEW is very interested in signing Becky, as they feel it could propel their women's division into the main event picture, because as of right now, the men are almost always featured in their main event matches on AEW television. But with Becky Lynch in the company, her matches would almost always be the main event of any AEW show that she is wrestling on. There's no word on whether Becky's WWE contract is still active, but if it's not, then she could show up in AEW anytime she wants, and it could be as early as in the coming weeks. And if she does sign with AEW, it will truly put AEW on a whole new level as competition for WWE. What are your thoughts on the bizarre Shane McMahon segment on Raw? And what do you think about the rumors of Becky Lynch signing with AEW? Leave a comment and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you don't miss our next video.